Well, this of course is all connected when it comes to the Arctic. I think that we have two scenarios. The scenarios I would like to see that we have when it comes to both transportation, using our natural resources, that we have some kind of agreements on how we're going to do that. The sustainability is the key. Sustainability when it comes to the environment. So sustainability when it comes to the people. There are 4 million people living there, and sustainability of the economy and the social affairs and so on. So I'm hoping that this will be the scenario we will see in the near and distant future, because there's too much at stake. We could see it would go the other way around. That would be area of tension and mistrust between stakeholders and countries, and that is just something that we will hope we will never see, because it would be too dangerous in every sense of the word. The Arctic is opposite to Las Vegas, because everything that happens in the Arctic affects the whole world, and everyone will know it. And it has certainly to do with climate change and other things that we will experience in the near future. And my glimpse of hopes is that in the Arctic Council, the work has been very constructive, and even though the countries and the NGOs and everyone who's involved in the Arctic Council differ on many things, then we are just focusing on the Arctic. And the dialogue and the decision making has been very constructive. And I think the reason is that there's too much at stake, as I mentioned before. And I think that, and long may it continue, there's simply too much at stake. Iceland and sustainability is very connected, and I think that is the key message we do have in our leadership in the Arctic Council. There's a sustainability, and we have to look into things in not only in the present, also in the future. And it's very important that we have in place agreements between ourselves, so that sustainability will be something that we will have in the Arctic when it comes to the environment, when it comes to using natural resources, when it comes to the economy, when it comes to the social affairs. And the key thing is that we have to bear in mind that we have to think about the interest of the people living there. There are 4 million people living in the Arctic, and it's very important that their voices should be heard, and especially when it comes on the decision making. We cannot make any decisions without the people who are living in the Arctic.